Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the Ox. So welcome back all my Oxen friends. How are we doing? I hope you're doing good. We'll find out as we shuffle these about. And we picked 3 cards for you guys. So let's see what we've got for you. Just going to move them around, shuffle them about. Let's start about there, and we'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take that one from the middle, we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got black, white, black. There's 2 negatives there with the positive in the middle, and it's so easy to see 2 negatives and be downhearted, but let's not worry about that because black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. So we're going to start off with this negative, and we're going to start straight away with a great example of black not always being an attack, because this is the rooster, and the rooster and the ox go together incredibly well. You're in the same infinity triangle. You're highly compatible. You have a shared respect for organisation and hard work. But I feel there could be some disorganisation right now. There could be a little bit of confusion and miscommunication. There could be some sort of money issue that has got you questioning something. This rooster is here to point something out to you. It's here to maybe instruct you to have a bit more of a finer eye for detail, potentially, and actually look out for yourself a little bit, because there could be something that's not quite right, especially when it comes to your finances. Even if it is you yourself that has overspent and been too indulgent, and now you need to reel it in a little bit and actually get back on track to saving up some money or saving back some money. That rooster in the black right there may not be a negative so much for an ox person, but it is still in the negative regardless. So we are looking at some sort of miscommunication when it comes to something that is making things organized or not. So potentially work harder, work smarter, not harder kind of thing. Something's being missed here. Something's not being spoken about or addressed. Something needs to be brought up, because there's organization that should be organized, but it's not. Potentially there needs to be some delegation. Potentially delegation is what you need right now, or organization in general in a sort of all-round aspect. Maybe because it's Christmas, maybe because there's a lot of things going on, maybe there's a lot of mess, chaos, and just sort of everything's all over the place. And now you've just got to bring it back home. You've got to bring it back together and just start delegating things into their rightful place. But I do feel this may have a financial aspect to it. Maybe you have overspent. Maybe somebody's been a little bit light-fingered around your wallet. Maybe there is something going on in the stock markets that you should be keeping an eye on right now, because it could potentially crash and you could be losing a lot of money. Whatever it is, financially, get all your eggs into their baskets. Basically, get your eggs in the baskets and make sure that it's all safe and sound, because there's definitely something there that you need to be keeping an eye on. And that dragon's there that dragon's there to sort of has got your back. Basically, that dragon is there to have your back. The dragon and the ox go together quite well. The dragon and the ox are good friends. The dragon and the ox can work together to get a lot of stuff done in a very productive way. They work on each other's strengths. And I think that's what you need to do right now, is look for those strengths that you've got. You know, you're a powerhouse of energy. There's a lot of pros to having you on a team. There are some cons, but there are a lot of pros to having you on a team. I think there's a lot of stuff that you need to get done. There's a lot of things that you need to work through. You need to come to some understanding of some things, but you are going to do it. And I think the way you're going to do it is just to call it out and say, what's going on here? Explain this. Why is this like this? Don't be afraid or worried about calling people out at this point. Suspect everybody. Suspect everybody. Interrogate them all. Because the people that haven't done anything have no reason to worry. And those that have or may have done, they're going to slip up and they're going to give themselves away. That dragon is a good card for you, because it's going to basically pull you through while you carry your own weight here. So you're not reliant on anybody. You're not expectant of anybody. You don't need help or support from anybody. What you need to do is you need to calculate what is going on, what's happened, where things have messed up, and where these pennies have gone to. Communication is definitely a key here, because the rooster and the dragon are good communicators. They are good communicators, and I feel talking about stuff and calling people out right now isn't going to be a bad thing. I mean, it's going to have some sort of consequence, of course, but you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet here. You need to be able to say, I'm not happy about this. Something's not right. There is a problem here, and address that problem. You can't allow things to carry on the way they are going, because if they do, you are going to get sucked dry. And one day you'll wake up and you'll be bankrupt. This may be like dramatic and like, oh, you know, well, okay, blimey, you know, what's happened? Who's robbing me? But it may not even be like that. It could just be something that is wasting your money. You know, you could be putting your money into a project that just isn't worth it. You could be investing money into something that isn't going to give you the return that you think it is. There isn't going to be a financial up from this. So, you know, you need to figure out why. You need to figure out why money's going down and why the money's not going up. And I think calling people out on this and being firm with this is definitely the way to tackle it. There's the dragon's best friend right there, the monkey. Dragon and monkey go together incredibly well. Not so much for, you know, an ox, but, you know, they go together really well. So I do feel that they are working together in some respect here to kind of pull that energy into a place that can get you through this. The monkey and the ox, however, they have mutual reservations about each other. We have this black monkey as well, which means that that reservation is from yourself. You are reserved. You are holding yourself back. You are biting your tongue. You don't want to call someone out. You don't want to interrogate. You don't want to be the bad guy. Well, tough titties, my lovely ox person. Sometimes you need to be the bad guy. Sometimes it's only you that is going to be the bad guy. Sometimes people piss off the bull and they have to deal with the horns. It's as simple as that. And sometimes people dare to grab the bull by the horns, and you need to show them why that is a stupid idea. That monkey is coming in right now because we are looking at a little bit of conflict, or a little bit of, I'd say, an obstacle of some description that is going to be a consequence of you calling people out. And again, it's that self-care card. You're going to start being self-aware of things. You're going to become self-conscious of things. You're going to become sort of questioning, like, are these people going to like me if I call them out? Are they going to dislike me? Are they going to uninvite me to that party? Are they going to start spreading rumors about me? Are they going to be, you know, my friend after this? Forget them. If they can't be your friend when you call them out on the bullshit that is worrying you, then they are no friend of yours. So call them out. Basically say, why is it like this? Or what is going on here? Why am I being put through this? Or why is this being done this way? And it's not being beneficial or productive. Even better if you can come up with your own solution, as that rooster is suggesting, because if you can come up with your own solution from this, you can say, why is this like this? Why are things like that? Where is the benefit to me? Why am I losing money or whatever? Why is it like that? And then you can actually instigate it into a plan of, right, I need to look out for myself now. And that is your best foot forward right now, my lovely ox people, is to basically call out people and just deal with the consequences. Real friends will not worry when you ask them questions or may accuse. They may feel a bit bad and think, well, hang on a minute, why are you accusing me? But they will still try and support you and reassure you, because that is what friends do. So keep an eye on that. Those that try and reassure you, and those that get defensive and start going, well, hang on a minute, no. And then they may even start passing the accountability, or even start gaslighting you. Again, stuff to be aware of, my lovely ox people. And we'll find out how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the ox. I'll be in my next video next up with a reading for those born in the year of the tiger. So anybody born in the year of the tiger, or even if you're just interested, I will see you over there. If you would like a more intense, longer, better, more sort of fuller reading, if you like, you can follow the links below, and there is a link now for the new Patreon, so you can join up to that, and we'll be doing new, longer, more intense readings over there. So if you are interested, I'll see you there. If not, no worries, no pressure. I will just see you next time, next week, when we do a reading for you guys again. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.